Alright, everybody's good. We're all here. Attendance check. Raise your hand if you made it. What's going on, guys? Krahu here. Happy New Year's. Happy 2021. Hopefully it will be much better than 2020. And with a new year, you know what's coming up? You know what's coming up, and it will be here before we know it? That's right, it's Call of Duty. Like clockwork, yearly release of Call of Duties have been with us since, 2003-4 when you think about it. Anyway, in the comment section below, I want to ask you guys, what do you think this year's Call of Duty is going to be? Now, it is, I guess, because the 3-year cycle is no longer a 3-year cycle, is it going to be a follow-up to Modern Warfare 2019? What do you guys think? Or is it going to be totally something different? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you could, do me a favor, please be sure to leave a like on this video if you think that the video deserves it. The more likes, the better, because it helps the channel grow, and that's one of my goals for 2021 with this channel. So please be sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and of course subscribe if you haven't. Turn all those notifications on and the bells and everything that YouTube requires for you to see when I upload. Thank you so much, and I hope, again, you enjoy. So, new year, new me, right? That old trope, that old bullshit that everybody says, well, it ties in perfectly to Call of Duty because despite names changing, it's pretty much the same crap we get yearly, just now, we got an updated engine. You know, I talk a lot of shit about Call of Duty, but, you know, I love the game. It's tough love. I really enjoy Call of Duty. It might not be what it used to be, but that's natural evolution. That's, you know, you can't stay in the past. When I was playing Black Ops 1 after, excuse me, after playing, you know, Black Ops Cold War, and I had that frame dip and, you know, the graphics and everything, oh my god, my head hurt. So it takes a while to get used to. Black Ops 1 is absolutely playable, it just takes a while to get used to, because, you know, of how, but in comparison, just how smooth this game runs. You know, this game gives me a headache, like almost no other, but it's still, you know, we still have to appreciate, I guess, the direction that Call of Duty's heading in terms of, I don't know, mechanics. I don't know, I'm trying to make a case not to shit on the game, but it is what it is. So, this year, in 2021, what are we thinking, guys? What do we think it's going to be? Is it going to be... Shit, to be honest, who's even going to be making it? You know, we had a 3-year cycle where it was Infinity Ward, then we had Sledgehammer and Treyarch, and this was supposed to be the cycle, right? Well, nope, no more. Whatever happened last year with the development of Black Ops Cold War, which wasn't even Black Ops Cold War because Sledgehammer made a different Vietnam-style game that became this. So what are we gonna get? Is Infinity Ward, do they have to rush now? Because if you remember, Infinity Ward was within that 3-year cycle. The Call of Duty previous to Modern Warfare 2019's, you know, their previous title was 2016's Infinite Warfare, so it was a 3-year cycle. So is Activision cracking the whip now? And look at me trying to get up that hill. Is Activision cracking the whip and be like, you have to deliver a proper sequel to 2019's Modern Warfare. You have to do it now. And you guys have to remember, just because 2020 ended doesn't mean, and it's a new year, it doesn't mean that much of anything is going to change as far as, you know, the world we live in, at least for a few months. It's going to be more of the same, okay? So, a lot of the development of this year's Call of Duty is most likely going to be done from home. And again, I applaud Treyarch and all the developers for releasing this game. I really like the campaign. I think it was an excellent installment of Call of Duty. Multiplayer aside, the only thing that's really wrong with this multiplayer is, I mean, the skill-based matchmaking. And for some reason, with every patch, the game was fucking worse because there's tons of lag spikes now. But at least it's functional and it looks pretty and I guess reminds you of Black Ops, but that's about it. But they did it, they developed it, so with how wildly successful Modern Warfare 2019 was, that's a tall order for Infinity Ward. I'm guessing prior to the shitstorm that was the development of Black Ops Cold War, how Treyarch basically had to step in and take over, and they just slapped the Black Ops name onto it, like, hey, I know Black Ops, I'm gonna buy it. We'll see what's going to happen this year. Infinity Ward probably was banking on those 3 years to make a proper sequel, so is this going to be like a filler year? I have one idea of what it might be. So there's a rumor going around that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered Multiplayer, yes, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered Multiplayer, the one from 2009, not the one from 2019, is supposedly going to be out this year. Now, in a perfect world, I would do it like this. You continue supporting Black Ops Cold War, right? And Warzone, because people are crazy for Warzone. Then, like a sneaky sneak in April, surprise announcement. Modern Warfare 2 Multiplayer Remastered is out. You can buy it on PSN Store or whatever, Xbox, and you can just play it right there. And that would hold us off until, you know, whatever the flagship Call of Duty is going to be this year. I think that would be super cool. It would be different. It would give fans what they want, because Modern Warfare 2 Modern Warfare 2 Remastered Multiplayer was done. They just chose to split it up, not include it in a campaign, as to not cannibalize on Modern Warfare 2019. And I think, hey, listen, it was kind of shitty that they didn't include the multiplayer, but it worked out for them because Warzone was a wild success, and even the base multiplayer, was regarded as a good one, I guess. I don't know. But Warzone became a huge hit, and they didn't want to get the attention out. But it's going to be a couple of years now, and I'm sure, as wildly popular as Warzone is, I think there's going to be just a steady player drop. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this is the time to include Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer to give the people what they want, and maybe sell it for like $20. You know what I mean? In April, and that would give the developers some time. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Raven, but they're helping out with other studios as well, with other Call of Duties. But that would buy them some time, maybe release it a few months later, not necessarily in October or November, but maybe even late December. I don't know. It's probably going to be tons of deadlines. I'm sure Infinity Ward is already hard at work for whatever it is that they're doing, but it would just be so cool to get that, because if you're ready, this year for a flagship, you're still gonna have to wait a while. But then to hold you over, they could drop Modern Warfare 2 Remastered Multiplayer. That would be fantastic, because I don't know. It's such a... They've given us what we've always asked for, which is we asked Activision to give developers more time. So they did implement a 3-year cycle. I think it was starting in 2014 with the release of Advanced Warfare. Because after that, so 2014 was Advanced Warfare, then we had Black Ops 3, then we had Infinite Warfare, then we had World War 2, then we had Black Ops 4, and then we had Modern Warfare 2019. So now, things are not that simple anymore. So do they have enough time? If you're a big fan of Modern Warfare 2019, I'd actually be worried for you, because is that enough time? Is 2 years really enough time to deliver a proper sequel? A full year of development is a crap ton of time, and they took that away. I wouldn't even be opposed, and I know this is kind of bullshit, but I wouldn't even be opposed if they would remaster. Well, it's already remastered, but if they would deliver Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer as a standalone, the only thing that's coming out this year, and then give Infinity Ward time to perfect whatever sequel it is that they're doing instead of rushing them. Bundle up the campaign with the multiplayer for Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. A lot of people would buy it, Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, and that would definitely hold us off until next year or whatever, Infinity Ward comes up with. But I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the case. I'm almost certain that it's, Activision is going to push Infinity Ward to release a sequel. You're gonna get, some bugs and whatever, just like with Black Ops Cold War, because on top of the 3-year cycle being over, you still have the frickin' pandemic, and the pandemic is not gonna go away just because it's the new year. It's still probably going to linger around for a few months. So all the development will have to be done from home again. I don't know. I think it's a tough situation that Infinity Ward is in. And I know we like to give, Call of Duty crap and all that stuff, but we also have to remember they're only human. They're trying to do their job. They're being told by, you know, Activision suits what to do, and they just have to implement it. So is this going to be a time crunch? You know, is it going to be a time crunch and a hindrance on the development of whatever this year's Call of Duty is going to be? Or shit, maybe I'm overthinking it and maybe it's going to be great, but I don't know. I just want, that was a cool shot. I just want Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer. That would make me very happy. It would make others very happy. Everybody would be happy. So Activision, give the people what they want. Anyway, remember guys, let me know in the comment section below what you think this year's Call of Duty is going to be. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. This was Krahu, and once more, Happy New Year. I will see you guys next time. Take care.